Mason Cameron is the one we couldn't see on the outside of the third row. Josh Harm on the inside of Jordan Cunningham. Hang on, folks, here we go. Modified feature race. Big field. Go, we're racing, and side by side, Rodney Parmenter versus car number 15, Max Clark. Max Clark on the inside, Rodney Parmenter on the outside. Parmenter won't give it away, but it's Max Clark who gets the better of it. Under the control tower, 1 lap down. The other car in there is car number 69 of Russell Harris. Harris on a move into position number 3. Here comes Josh Harm. Harming down the inside of Harris as they go down the main straightaway. We'll get Rodney Parmenter as well. Stephen Gerrits tries to go with him. Can't do it. Car 27 tucked in there is Shane McDonald as well. And we've got Brett Barron in the mix. Down the main straightaway, it is Max Clark to the better of Josh Harm, who moves underneath Rodney Parmenter. Back then, it's Stephen Gerrits in battle with Russell Harris. Here comes car 27, Shane McDonald, yellow light. Coles Car Park. Tangles has still got the car going, so David Head is A-OK. Do we need the ambulance? Just removing some of the damage from the racetrack. And we'll just get out of the road of the Ambos so they don't run over us. Then David Jacoby, Josh Arthur. Just about ready to get underway. Stephen Quirk would be the next one. Green one, we're off and go as Max Clark gets into the race lead with Josh Harm not too far away. Down the back straight they go for the first time after the restart with Max Clark. Still the race leader down the main straight away from Josh Harm. Next one through would be Rodney Parmenter. Behind him will be the Harris car, Russell Harris in front of Stephen Gerrits. Then we've got Shane McDonald with a big move on the outside as David Jacoby. Tucked in down low on the racetrack is Brett Barron as they go down the back or down the main straight. One in trouble is the Harris car, the front end of the car looking very, very sloppy as they head down the back straight away, and he moves out of the harm's way as Shane McDonald now moves up underneath him. The race leader is Max Clark, Josh Harm, Rodney Parmenter, Stephen Gerrits. Josh Arthur on a move has moved up one more place, and I think Shane McDonald might have some flat tyre problems in the 27 car. Definitely the Russell Harris car is out of contention. Here comes Josh Harm up the inside of Max Clark. It's not going to work. Oh, we got a big one over. That'll bring on a red light, and let's have Ambos, please. He's out of the car, folks. Hands together. Brett Barron. That was as big as we've seen here for a long time. Ambo's here with him. Alex Sweeney is there too with David Hev, and I think Jason Slosh is the one at the back. So let's see how far we can get as the lights have gone out. So Max Clark. Go, we're racing. Max Clark to the better of Josh Harm. Rodney Parmenter coming into contact with Stephen Gerrits. Next one there would be Shane McDonald, and tucked in very close also is Josh Arthur. The next one through would be Stephen Quirk, as we've got a lap down. Down the back chute for car number 15, Max Clark is the race leader around the western corner, and he's got away a little bit from Josh Harm. Rodney Parmenter is still there in position number 3. Next one behind them is still Stephen Gerrits along with Shane McDonald. Josh Arthur on a move. Have a look at this around the western corner. Max Clark in locked in battle with Josh Harm. Harmy underneath him. Side by side they'll go down the back chute. Past the pit gate and into the western corner. It's still Max Clark versus Josh Harm. Again side by side down the main straight away. Who's going to give an inch? Nobody. Josh Harm down low on the track. Max Clark up high. They're still together. Down the back chute and into the western corner. Josh Harm low on the track. Max Clark up high. Down the main straightaway once again. It'll make it 3 laps in a row. Side by side. Harmy eventually gets the better. Goes into the race lead down the back chute. Over Max Clark. They've dropped off Rodney Parmenter. Stephen Gerrits would be the next one, and then Josh Arthur. It's not over up at the front of the field though. Josh Harm to the better of Max Clark. Clark right down low on the track again as they head into the western corner. So Josh Harm, down the main straightaway. Max Clark is right on him under the control tower once again. Car number 55, the race leader, Josh Harm, gets a little bit of a gap down the back chute in front of Max Clark. Trying to run them down is Rodney Parmenter. Stephen Gerrits would be the next one. Josh Arthur, and then behind him is Shane McDonald. Another lap down the back chute. Josh Harm, race leader, leads them into the western corner once again. Still working hard in position number 2 is Max Clark. Rodney Parmenter still with some work to do in position number 3. Back then to Stephen Gerrits, just to the better of Josh Arthur, and around the outside Shane McDonald. Stephen Quirk would be the next one. David Head tucked in there. Have a look at Shane McDonald. trying to find a way around the outside. Josh Arthur wants to make it 3 in a row outside. Chucky Gerrits holds on. Josh Arthur moves to the outside, and Shane McDonald moves back on lower on the racetrack. Josh Harm is the race leader. Under the tower he goes. Max Clark in front of Rodney Parmenter. Then we've got a battle royal for positions 4, 5 and 6. Stephen Gerrits holds on at the moment. Shane McDonald has got himself back into 5. Josh Arthur is the one up high on the racetrack as they go down the main straightaway. Shane McDonald thinking of an outside. It's not going to work. Josh Arthur's up high on the track. David Head would be the next one in front of Quirk in the 47 car, and we're back at our race leader. 5 laps remaining for Josh Harm. To the better of Max Clark. Rodney Parmenter, then the battle royal for position number 4 between Stephen Gerrits and Shane McDonald. Under the tower once again for Josh Harm. In front of Max Clark. Back behind him it's still Rodney Parmenter. Then a big gap back to Stephen Gerrits. In there too is Shane McDonald. Josh Arthur. David Head making some progress from the tail of the field, and then we're back at our race leader. Josh Harm goes up the back straight away. Clear leader right now from Max Clark. Rodney Parmenter can't close that gap. A little bit of push and shove back here for position number 4. Down the main straight and under the tower once again for our race leader. Josh Harm heads to the western corner. A bit of a challenge here for position number 4 as Shane McDonald tries to drive around the outside. Should be white flag. 1 to go for Josh Harm. Max Clark in position number 2. Rodney Parmenter is not far away. Stephen Gerrits is still the next one. Have a look at him, folks. Josh Harm takes the checkered flag and a modified sedan feature win. Back behind him is Max Clark. Rodney Parmenter will finish in position number 3. Stephen Gerrits in front of Shane McDonald. Josh Arthur will be the next one. David Head. Next rail through should be Stephen Quirk, which it is, and Alex Sweeney. Well, it took a little while. One of your favourite people here at Kingaroy Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for him, Josh Harm. It'll take a little while to clean up some of the mess. Josh Harm, Max Clark, Rodney Parmenter. Yes, as he does his lap of honour, folks. Hands together. Great drive. Josh Harm. Yes, indeed, can drive just about anything. Great win in the modified sedan feature race here tonight at Ian Botcher Race Parts, Kingaroy Speedway. As the supers roll out, we will have to have a very quick word with Harmy. Very softly spoken person. I can tell you the car is in very good condition considering what a lot of the others look like. Josh Harm, congratulations, well done.
Thanks, Paul. I've dreamt about racing modifieds for a long time, and to actually race them and actually win a feature, I'm just I can't believe it.
I tell you what, I'll give you a little hint. It's not going to be the last one that you win.
Well, hopefully not. They're hard enough to win, but let alone in modifieds, I'm absolutely speechless.
Put your hands together for him, folks, as he goes. Josh Arm, the name synonymous with Speedway here at Kingaroy.